Morning students, I am Anand sir. Today I am going to teach class 7 English grammar chapter 12 active and passive voice part 2. So in previous part we have learned active, what is active and what is passive voice, and we have also learned some formulas, but in this part 2 we are going to learn all the some more formulas and some more new ideas how to write an active voice and a passive voice, and we are also going to learn some new ideas, so we are not going to do any grammatical mistakes in our grammar examination. So what is active voice? See, in most cases subject is the doer, the action and the object of the sentence is the receiver of the action. For example, I would like to give Aditya had a fish. Aditya had a piece of fish. So Aditya is the subject, piece of fish is the object. Let's change this into passive voice. Piece of fish was eaten by Aditya. Piece of fish becomes the subject instead of Aditya, and Aditya becomes the object. One more example I would like to give. The children made paper boats. The children is the subject and paper boats is the object. Let's change it to passive voice. The paper boats were made by the children. Paper boats becomes the subject and children becomes the object. Some more examples I would like to give, which I have already mentioned in the board. Active voice column and passive voice column. Active voice. Rahul picked up the book. Rahul is the subject out here. The book becomes the object out here. Okay. But when we are coming to passive voice, the book was picked up by Rahul. So the book becomes the subject instead of Rahul. And Rahul is coming out here at the last as an object. He asks questions. So he is the subject and this is questions. This is object. But when we are changing this active into passive voice, questions are asked by him. So question becomes the subject out here and he becomes him and coming at the last. Another example I would like to give. They paint the house. So this is active voice. Now let's change it into passive voice. That house was painted by them. So you can see the changes. The subject is again becoming the object and object is becoming the subject in passive voice. There are some formulas which you have to remember when you write active and passive voice. For a simple passive voice formula, object plus is or are or am plus V3 plus by plus subject is passive voice. Remember students, whenever V3 will come, it will be passive voice. What is V3? V3 means past participle. Whenever past participle will come, it will be a passive voice. Another example I would like to give. Object plus is or are or am plus V3 plus by plus subject is equal to passive voice. But this formula you have to use only in simple present sentences. Let plus object plus be plus past. This is the formula of passive voice, but this is only used in past participle. So here I have already written past participle instead of V3. This is the formula of imperative. We can use this passive voice sentence only in imperative formula is for passive voice used in negative sentences. This is used in negative sentences. Some more examples I would like to give you all, students. Did Manisha call you? Interrogative sentence I am giving example. Did Manisha call you? This is active voice. When we are changing this into passive voice, were you called by Manisha? Another example I would like to give. Do the Sharmas visit the house? Are the house visited by the Sharmas? Have you ironed the shirt? This is active voice. When we are changing this into passive voice, has the shirt been ironed by you? And remember, students, whenever you are giving an interrogative sentence, you have to put a question mark at the end. Some basic things we have to remember, like whenever we are writing an active voice sentence, we have to use he, she, we, you, they, it. Whenever we are writing, we have to use all these words in active voice. But when we are changing that active voice sentence into passive voice, we have to change he into him, she will turn into her, we will turn into us, you will remain you, they will turn into them, it will remain it. So these basic things you have to remember. So students, what we have learned today, active and passive voice. And active voice, whatever the subject is and whatever the object is, but when we are turning that, changing that active into passive voice, the subject will become the object and object will become the subject. So students, go through this lesson. You will know more about it. I will see you all in next video with the